Hey guys, what's up? Just before I start, I want to say thank you for those who keep watching my YouTube videos. It means a lot to me. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for clicking on me and, watching me, seeing what content I have. It means a lot. I've just hit 300 subscribers and I know that sounds not like that much, but considering I've only been doing it for a few months now, I'm really happy. So I just wanted to thank you all. 10 weight loss tips. So before I start the video, I'm just going to stress the fact that these are not health tips, okay? So some of the things that I'm going to suggest are going to help with losing weight, help with lessening the amount of calories you're eating a day, but it's not necessarily a health tip. So within these 10 health tips I'm going to give you, for example, I don't mention fruit. And while that's a really good micronutrients, it gets your vitamin C's up if you're going to have, that sort of thing. But with saying that, it is not in my top 10 tips to lose weight because it is full of sugar, it is full of carbs, and in terms of weight loss, it's probably not going to help as much as what you think it will. So just stressing the fact that these are not health tips, these are just simply ways that I know that can cut calories throughout the day, which can help you to lose weight. Number 1 is your water intake. So that needs to be, I'm 50 kilos, a bit under 50 kilos. You want to be drinking at least 3 litres a day. Water is essential to weight loss. It's just one of those things that you need to up. If you are my size, it goes on weight. So if you are my size, like 49, 50 kilos sort of range, you need to be drinking at least 3 litres a day. That is definitely going to help the weight loss process. Number 2, substitute milk for things like almond milk and water. So for example, I've put water in with that because if you are going to have a coffee, instead of grabbing the milk, you can go for a long black, which is just hot water. That is 0 calories, whereas the milk in the coffee is, if it depends, if it's full cream milk, it can be up to 200 calories in that cup of coffee. It could be even more depending on how big it is. If it's light milk, that's still 110 to 150 calories in a cup of coffee. So it is a really good idea to try and cut the milk and grab the almond milk. The almond milk's really good if you grab the unsweetened. So a cup of unsweetened almond milk is about 50 calories. And it still tastes great. So that is a way to cut at least, 200, 100 calories in your daily intake. Number 3, I can't even do that properly. Number 3 is to substitute sugar. You'll get sugar, which is full of calories, full of sugar obviously, or you can grab the sweeteners, which are 0 calories, 2 calories, not even worth counting sort of thing. So again, it comes down to the coffee thing. People like to put sugar in their coffee, which can, up their drink another, 100 calories depending on how much sugar you put in. Whereas if you just substitute that for sweetener, which tastes the exact same, it's 0 calories. So that's another thing you can, going back to the second point I made, you can make your long black, so you haven't got any milk, but put some sweetener in it, so it's nice and sweet for you still, so it still tastes good. Yeah, the sweeteners are amazing, 0 calories, and again, it's just another way to just lessen the amount of calories, because I know if you're going to get a large coffee with full cream milk and 3 sugars, that's 450 to 500 calories of your day gone. Sugar, definitely, things like that is just unnecessary. It needs to be cut out, and it's just an easy way to just lessen the amount of calories you're eating each day to optimize the amount of weight loss that you're getting. Number 4, substitute sugar drinks, sodas and stuff like that for zero sugar drinks. So this has been a big one of late. I've noticed there's a lot of zero sugar drinks coming out. So I mean, you've got your Diet Coke, you've got your Coke Zero, you've got like a lot of the zero sugar like lemonade. You've also now got a diet ginger beer that you can get. We've got zero sugar Powerades, all that sort of thing. They are 0 calories, whereas if you were to get a normal Coke, a normal 375ml bottle of Coke is, I think, 160 calories, and it's just like 40 grams of sugar and like just 40 grams of carbs. So that is such an easy way to lose weight. And I'm not saying like, and with this, I feel like I'm not saying like don't drink soda water, just don't drink sodas, just drink water, because I understand that there is like that social element side of things. So if you are out for dinner or something and people are drinking, you know, a soda, a Coke, that sort of thing, you don't have to stick to the water. You can, you know, fit in with that social side of things, and you can order a Coke Zero, or you can do that sort of thing. Number 5, your afternoon craving with a Greek yogurt or something like that. So I know the Chobani yogurts, the raspberry flavored, the blueberry flavored, that sort of thing. They're really high in protein, and they've still got a bit of carbs in them, a bit of sugar, like that sugary taste, but they are such a healthy alternative. So you get like 175 grams of that Chobani yogurt, which is only, you know, 120 calories, or you can eat that 45-gram Mars bar, which is 250 calories. So there's a big difference in the one that's going to keep you fuller, which is going to stop the cravings because you're full. Go with the Chobani yogurt. It's going to keep you fuller. It is going to satisfy your cravings to a certain extent, but then again, you still need that willpower that you don't need that chocolate. Number 6. Okay, number 6 is to cut oil and butter. Cutting oil and butter when you can is definitely a good way to lower the amount of fats you're having, which is lowering the amount of calories, because fats are a big one. Fats are 9 calories per gram. So the less fats you can eat, while they are healthy and you do need a certain amount in your life, the amount of fats you can cut throughout your day is a lot of calories that you can save for that weight loss. So cutting oil and butter, ways to do this would be to cook your foods in an oven where you don't need to put the oil in the pan, or a non-stick pan. Get a nice non-stick pan. And in terms of like sandwiches and toast, just cut the butter. Don't put the butter on. You don't need it. Number 7 is, sorry, I'm looking down at my piece of paper. I've got a list. Choose lean meat alternatives. So there are a lot of meats that, you know, you can get your beef mince, or you can get the premium, which has less fat. I know it costs a little bit more, but it's got so much less fat in it, it's worth it. Lean meats like tuna, chicken, turkey, ham, that sort of thing, all lean meats. They're really, really good, and selecting them over, you know, a fatty steak or a meat that's really high in calories will definitely help you hit your protein, which is what you need, but it'll be low in fat, which will lower the amount of calories you're eating. Number 8. So we all love our eggs. I love my eggs. I love my omelets. I love my scrambled eggs. I love all that sort of thing. The way to cut calories is to separate your eggs, eat the egg whites, cut the yolk. The yolk is full of fat. It's pure fat. The egg whites, pure protein. That is worth it. Separate your eggs, get your protein, and eat your egg whites. 9. Sauces, gravies, dressings. Cut them. Cut them. If you want to cut calories, cut them. Or if you're out for dinner, order your sauce, your dressing, your gravy on the side. That will definitely lower the amount of calories you're eating. In terms of gravy, instead of a gravy, just go a little bit of like tomato sauce or a little bit of barbecue sauce. sauces are dangerous. Some can be really, really creamy and stuff like that. But if you are eating out, like, I don't expect you to be like, I can't eat out because it has sauce on it. Order it on the side so you can determine how much of it you're eating instead of it coming all poured all over everything. You can determine, oh, like, I've got a bit of fats today, I've got a bit of carbs today. I'll put, half a serving on when it comes out on the side. Or you can be like, no, I don't have anything, I'm not putting any of it on, that sort of thing. That is a dangerous one. Some people just don't realise how many calories are in sauces and dressings. It can be really bad. Like, I mean, you can get a Caesar salad, but you might as well eat a McDonald's cheeseburger with, the Caesar dressing that's through it. Can be really, really dangerous. Number 10 is my favourite, dessert options. Just because you're trying to lose weight and cut calories does not mean you cannot go for dessert options. Dessert options such as like Skinny Cow light ice cream. You'll be surprised how good some of them actually are. Like a Skinny Cow, satisfy that craving late at night when you do want dessert. 110 calories. I mean, you can generally go for that option instead of having that sticky date pudding or the full cream ice cream where you're not actually tracking how much of it you're eating. Also, another thing to cut cravings late at night and a good dessert options for me that I like to put my protein bar in the microwave and warm it up. And a protein bar is a really nice way to save calories but hit your proteins for the day. And it's the same with a protein shake. Protein shakes are really good to, cut that late night craving, hit your proteins, and be done with it. So they are my 10 weight loss tips. Again, they're not health tips. I haven't spoken about your micronutrients and stuff like that, but these are ways to lose weight, cut calories. It's about cutting the amount of calories you're eating a day in order to be burning more than what you're eating. So these are just some really easy ways that you can do that. So that is probably going to conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and like and subscribe. Ask me any questions. If you've got any video ideas that you want me to do or talk about, let me know. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one.